Hello everybody, Happy New Year. It's Erin. Hello. I'm a little out of practice, if you haven't noticed. So I didn't make a video for November because I only got 2 things finished, and I figured, you know what, I'd wait until December to show them all together, and then I didn't do much in December, so yeah. Part of the reason I didn't get much done in November was because we went to medieval times on Thanksgiving, and despite all the precautions and everything, we ended up getting rather sick, and so I didn't do any coloring. And in December, my dog Sirius, he's very sick. He's very sick. So he just came in here if you heard him clicking around. Anyway, he's very sick, so I also was not focusing very well and not actually creating things, just trying to play games and do whatever. So I didn't get as much done as I would have liked. I'm glad that I don't do one of those. I've seen them on YouTube from a few people. I'm glad I don't do one of those, you know, things I have planned kind of videos, because it would come up with way too much expectations, and I feel like I would be constantly letting myself down. Because yeah, I absolutely did not create as many things as I was hoping, especially for the cool books that I had bought and I wanted to color in. It would have been nice. But, you know, that's how it is. Sorry, my dogs are going crazy now because they hear me talking and they're like, why are you talking? Anyway, I do have to watch the little one because he's sick, so... but his daddy's home, so it's okay. Anyway, so this is the small stack of things that I finished. I at least got some stuff done, so that's not so bad. This first one was finished on November 18th, and this is from Mythographic Voyage, I think. Or Magical Earth. Might be Magical Earth. I have a terrible memory right now. I'm not getting very much sleep, so forgive me. I believe this is the newest mythographic book by Joseph Kettenbang, and I wanted it to look like you are inside of this tree that she's standing on. So obviously this is a very large moose, or maybe it's a regular sized moose and the ghost girl is very small. I don't know. But the point is, I wanted it to look like you are in the canopy of this tree already, and there are trees and leaves and stuff all around. So I think that I accomplished that pretty well. And then like halfway through, I decided, you know what? The moose is mostly magical anyway. Let's make him purple for contrast. And I am a big fan of contrast and bright colors. If you have seen any of my work, then you'll kind of know that. So yeah, it just seemed like the thing to go for. So that was the first thing that I finished in November. And then the second thing, I wanted to give myself something easy to finish. So this is the book Gnomes by Jade Summer. And I reprinted it on Copic paper because I like Copic paper better. And I didn't want to color it 8.5 by 11, so it's a little bit smaller than that. I think this is 10 inches across, which isn't a whole bit different, but you know how it is. And just a cute continuation of the fall theme. You know, I mean, you can basically grow stuff all the time, so I wasn't really worried, like, oh, he's harvesting stuff. You know, I have tomatoes on my deck right now, and it is 50 degrees outside, so, you know, it works. They're fine. They don't like it, but they're fine. They're getting rained on. They might like that. I don't know. So, yeah, this one's colored with Copics and Polychromos. The same with this one. I keep forgetting to say that. I know I say that for some and then I don't for others, but yeah. That's usually the medium that I work in anyway. And then, since you guys said you like these, I want to show you the stamp project that I did. So, we've got CC Designs stamps, we've got Hello Bluebird stamps, and then this tree is from Sweet November stamps. So I like to combine stamp things all together, just makes things more fun to use your collection that way. And everything's colored in Copic and probably Polychromos, at least a little bit, yeah. Alright, and for the next, I think this was done in December. Yeah, so December, I was still working on this in November. I didn't get it finished. Like I said, we did get sick. So this is not fitting in frame, is it? Like I said, in November we did get sick at the end, so I didn't get a chance to finish this before the turn of the month. But this is from the Cat's World coloring book by Teresa Goodridge. and I had to do this one immediately because not only is it cute, but it's got pumpkins and it was already the autumn theme, so I really enjoyed that. I like how the sky came out. I made it like teal for some reason, but I think it came out cool, and I would like to live there, just saying. So yeah, this one is Copic and polychromos, just like the other ones. And then this one you may have seen us start on a coloring live stream. I'm just kind of randomly doing live streams, so if you do want to catch those, make sure you go over to Twitch and turn on notifications so you'll actually get one when I do them. Because it's mostly just I wake up and I'm like, hey, I'd like to stream tomorrow. I try and give you a day warning if you're on Discord, but aside from that, there's not much I can do. Sorry, please ignore my dog. He's an ass. He's my husband's dog. But anyway, and he's not the sick one, so I don't have to be nice to him. He's the one stealing the sick one's food. I'm bitter. But anyway, we started this one on stream, and I wasn't really sure where I was going with it, honestly. I was just like, I want dark wood, and that was all I got. Like, and it just kind of came together as it went. I tried to go with lighter colors for the greenery, but it didn't really turn out that way. I think it's still as saturated as I usually make it. I think I just have a problem with saturation. I don't know. If you see the photos later on in the video, that's my scanner as well. So like my scanner really picks up what it looks like in real life. The camera does what it can. But yeah, I'm pretty intense as far as colors go. And then lastly, I did this little scene with some clearly besotted bees and the little background stamp there. And this cup is by Pink and Maine. And I'm not sure where the candy canes are from. I think those are Hello Bluebird. It really doesn't matter. They're just candy canes. But yeah, so I did this cute little scene just for something wintry. We don't get winter here because San Diego doesn't have weather. But, you know, it's fine. I kind of miss the snow part. Not a whole lot. I miss the cold. Honestly, I miss the cold. But aside from that, I don't miss like shoveling the snow. But I do miss weather. Anyway, so those are the things I finished. Yeah, you got a little gypped on the video thing. And then the last thing I was coloring was this picture from Marjorie Sarnet's Christmas Cats. And this is as far as I got. I got really frustrated with the sky because essentially what happened is the sky ended up being the color that I wanted the cat's outfit to be. I used the wrong color for it, and I was just like, I'll fix it in post. But until then, I just started to get frustrated, and then Sirius got sick, and I just was not coloring and was focusing on anything else that would divert my brain. And I know a lot of people use coloring for stress relief or whatever, but it does not work for me. I find coloring not enough to turn off my brain, and you know, I have ADHD pretty severely, so you know, it could be that I'm not treated in any way for it. So yeah, really hard to turn off my brain when I need it to, so I needed something a lot more than the sit quietly and color and just languish in all of your thoughts, and that's usually what happens to me when I color. And yeah, I needed to avoid that. So this is as far as I got. Hopefully I will finish this. It does say Merry Christmas on it, but I honestly am tired of caring about being seasonal, so I might still work on the Christmas and winter holidays and all of that stuff that I have before I put that stuff away and go for spring, because I mean, if you work with the solstices, it's still winter solstice until March, so it's fine. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please enjoy the pictures after it if I remember how to process this correctly. Thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked it, a thumbs down if you didn't, and I will see you on the next one, and Happy New Year, everyone.